the free time activities that we've been talking about. What do we do when we have free time? What activities, what interests, what do we enjoy to do? We know how to talk about what we like to do. We know how to ask people. You know, remember we said, do you like, or are you good at? We also say, you know, can you play the piano? So we know how to ask people about their interests and their hobbies. And we know how to tell people about the things that we enjoy doing in life. But let's watch a short video and let's listen as an example to some free time activities. Before we watch the video, let's look at some examples. So if I look at this activity, so in my free time, we just want to look at this one. So number A, what activity is this? So this is a concert. Yeah, so if you're going to a music concert, you're listening to someone sing, it's a music concert. Okay, there's lots of people. Number B, gardening. Yes, one of my favorite things to do. Do you like to garden, Lucy? When you have time, do you like to garden? Yeah, same to me. I like to plant vegetables, fruits. Yes, and it's so much like the taste. Chilies, yes. My dad, he likes to do chilies. Yeah, and it's very easy. Yeah. Number C, golf. Yeah. Number D, frisbee. Yeah, playing frisbee. So you see people play frisbee at the beach, in the park. Yeah, with their dogs. Exactly. Yes, and the dog will grab it and then bring it back. Yeah, it's very common in Australia. Do you have that in China?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, or you can throw a ball, maybe. Oh, okay, good. The frisbee.
Maybe ball.
Yeah. Some people throw a ball.
Oh, ball.
Yes, I thought so, because the dog, they like it. Number E, snowboarding. Yeah, have you tried this one? Very interesting sport. Snowboarding, it's different to skiing. This is snowboarding. I love it. This one, not this one, skiing. You know, the one like, yeah. Did you try it?
No.
Yeah.
China. Hobby. Yeah, hobby. Skiing.
Yes. Skiing.
Skiing.
Yeah.
Into the just first animal.
Yes.
People.
So you have like someone with you? No? Like, maybe, yeah. Oh, really? In the snow? Ah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Interesting. Number F. Number F is this one. No, it's a little bit different. Ukulele. Not very common. Okay. It's like, it looks like a little guitar. But yeah, I've never seen anyone with this instrument. It's not very common. Okay, but this is the ukulele. But I mean, guitar is the most common, or violin, guitar. Okay, so we know anything similar. This would be like playing the guitar, skiing, golf, similar sport to golf, maybe tennis, you know, throwing the ball. gardening, concert, maybe like going to the cinemas, to the movies. Okay, so let's listen, watch a video and listen to these activities. We're going to hear 3 people, Caroline, Maureen, and Ben. And these 3 people are going to be speaking about one of the sports, one of these activities. Okay, so listen to the question that's in the video and write down the question, and also write down the answers that they tell you. Okay, let's have a watch.
I really like music, so in my free time I like going to concerts, and I really like playing the ukulele. I love gardening, and so I hammer and allotment.
In my free time, I really like going snowboarding in the winter. And during the summer, I travel to go in mix between city and go rock.
Just the ukulele every day for 10 or 15 minutes. And then every week on a Monday, the group of us go to a cafe together. In the spring, I go quite often because I have to dig the soil and get it ready. In the summer, when I plant, I go less often. And in the autumn, I pick the vegetables and I have to go less often still.
During the winter, I'll maybe go snowboarding for 2 weeks on a holiday. And during the summer, I'll usually just go once a week. And some weekends, I go away for competitions.
I do play ukulele because I love making music. And it's a really easy instrument to play. And I really like getting together with friends. And we've got a very good teacher who teaches us some really good songs. I enjoy doing it because I like the fresh air and enjoy eating the vegetables we grow.
I enjoy snowboarding because you spend time in really beautiful mountain scenery. It's also a nice way to take a holiday and you come back and feel very refreshed. Disco is a nice way to hang out with friends during summer and also going to competitions with weekend, which is quite interesting location.
Okay, so we'll watch it again, but let's have a look at the questions that we heard in the video. So one of the first question was, what do you do in your free time? So you can ask someone, what do you do in your free time? Okay, it means, what do you do? What activity? What hobby? Now, the same question is, how do you spend your free time? You can also ask this question, very similar. So this is a question about the activity. I want to know what someone does. Do they swim? Do they go to the beach? Do they play an instrument? Do they read, listen to music? What do you do in your free time? The second question we heard in the video is, how often do you do it? So remember, this question, how often, is asking about time. So once a week, every Sunday, twice a week. So you need to give me an answer with a time. Do you do it every Saturday, every weekend? Okay, so how often do you do the activity, the hobby that you told me? Okay, so it's a question about time. The third question we heard is, why do you enjoy doing it? So I want to know the reasons. Is it because maybe your husband likes it, so you go together with him? Is it because your daughter likes it? Is it because you feel happy, or you feel very relaxed, or you feel something? So I want to know why. Maybe because you did it when you're a child, so it's a routine. Okay, so this is a question asking about the reason why. So you have to say why. Because I feel great, because it gives me a lot of energy, because I feel good, because I feel very refreshed, relaxed. Okay, so the reason. Now let's watch the video again. Okay, so now that we did that, we looked at the hobbies. You are going to talk about your hobbies. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing. You're going to answer those questions. What hobby is it that you do, or what interests do you do? Just talk about one. So for example, for me, I enjoy swimming. Okay, well, I could say one of my hobbies is swimming. So if somebody asks me, what do you do for a hobby, or what are your interests, or how do you pass your free time? I could say, well, I swim. Okay, all I need to do is just say what the activity is. I like swimming, or I go swimming. Okay, now if they ask me, how often do you do it? Remember, this is a question about time. So I would say a time. I need to tell them, I do swimming twice a week. Okay, this is just my example. So I go swimming twice a week. I go on Sunday, and then I also go on Thursdays. So how often? I must give the response with time. An example could be, maybe I go 3 times a week, or maybe I go every day, or maybe every second day. Okay, these are phrases that we have in English. Or maybe you could say, I go every now and then, or something like that. Now, why? So if somebody asked me, okay, why do you go swimming? Why do you enjoy going swimming? Why is that your hobby? So I can respond and say, I enjoy swimming because it makes me feel good, because I feel refreshed after swimming, especially with the water. It makes me feel like I have a lot of energy afterwards, and it's good for my fitness. It's good for my heart. Okay, so when someone asks you why you enjoy the activity or hobby that you're doing, you have to give them reasons. And in my example, I said, because, it makes me feel good. It gives me a lot of energy. It keeps me fit. So when you say it keeps me fit, that means that it makes me feel like I'm not going to be overweight. My body's going to stay strong. Or I can say, because it keeps my mind and body healthy. Okay, so that was my example about talking about one of my favorite hobbies, which is swimming. Now you are going to prepare a conversation and tell us about your hobby.